Hey everyone, it is Fitz with the Daily Delivery. Hope you're doing well. I hope if you went to New Orleans, you had more fun than we did. It was a work trip. We went to the airport, hotel, game, hotel, airport. Entire trip. Lamest trip to the Big Easy in the history of Big Easiness. But it was a work trip and we had to be rested up because it all starts over today on Monday with a Chris Kleiman press conference and the football players will have Avery Johnson. And then we're right into game coverage for a Friday night game against Arizona, the first Big 12 foe of the season, even if it's a non-conference game. We'll have it all covered at GoPowercat. We'll have the PowerCat podcast, the pregame podcast, the Friday walkthrough. Well, we're going to have the Insiders on Monday. I'm telling you, make sure you go check out the Insiders live. It will be posted on social media and the message boards when we're doing it. I think we're going to stick with 8 p.m. If it works for everyone, we'll do that. But I have one thought that is just following me around about that football game at Tulane that I got to get off my chest right after I get this off my chest. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please, seriously, do that for me. Hit the thumbs up and leave those comments. I love the comments. A lot of them are feeding that algorithm. Good job, folks. What is up with Dylan Edwards and the K-State offense? I mean, we're all rightfully excited to have this kid in the K-State program. It's a homegrown talent who's a massive talent. A lot of fun, a playmaker, and then he got 5 touches on 66 plays on Saturday. Didn't even see the field very much. In fact, usually when Dylan goes into the game, he touches the ball, which doesn't tip the defense off at all. He had 1 catch for negative yardage because it was just a poorly designed or executed play, and 4 carries for 54 yards. That's right, 4 carries for 54 yards. Yes, DJ Giddens was an absolute beast as a running back. He picked up yards, going over 100, picks up passing yards, touchdown through the air. I'm telling you what, DJ Giddens is special. But when you got the thunder, you need the lightning too, and that's Dylan Edwards. And that's what he provided. Middle of the third quarter, roughly. K-State's down 20-10 at halftime. They need something going. They're losing on the road to Tulane, and they look lethargic and honestly lost and lame. Dylan Edwards comes in, carries the ball twice. 10 yards, 27 yards. Now K-State is down deep in Tulane territory. As they traditionally do after a long run, the running back comes out so he can rest, and in goes DJ Giddens. I have no problem with that. But then they completely forgot Dylan Edwards was cooking. He was heating up. K-State picks up 5 yards on 3 plays and kicks a field goal. They needed a touchdown, kicked a field goal. It was a huge missed opportunity, and the offense had found a rhythm with Dylan Edwards. They were picking up chunk yardage, and they just put him back in the back pocket. Look, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're saving this stuff. They're saving the great plays with Giddens and Edwards and Avery Johnson on the field together for Friday, or maybe another big game in the Big 12. But they were in trouble at Tulane, and yeah, they got off the hook, barely. And they needed some life in that offense at times. And Dylan Edwards provides it and then doesn't see the ball much more. I know a lot of you probably think Dylan Edwards is a little angry. I talked to him after the game about this, and he said, no, I'm just doing whatever I can do to help the team. And if I'm not on the field, I'm trying to get everyone fired up on the sideline. Dylan Edwards is completely bought in. He's at least saying all the right things, and I think he sincerely means it. He's here to help the team. But you know what would help the team more? Is Dylan Edwards on the field, not on the sideline being a cheerleader. I hope we see more of Dylan Edwards, and it shouldn't be at the expense of DJ Giddens. They should have things with both of them on the field together. The more weapons you put out there, the more dangerous your offense becomes. Let's get back to the common sense of what this offense should be. It needs to be a run-pass option offense. Let Avery Johnson make decisions on the fly. Let him hand the ball to people, run the ball, throw the ball, and do all of those really nifty things. Let Avery play his game, which will be accentuated by having great athletes like Dylan Edwards and DJ Giddens on the field together. I'm not a coach. They're a lot smarter than me. We'll see what happens against Arizona on Friday. All I know is you put Dylan Edwards in and things happen. And on Friday night, they're going to need some things to happen.